first off, I like to say Happy New Year to everyone who's watching. Much love for me. I hope your 2017 was absolutely amazing and 2018 is going to be even more epic. Also, I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas with all your family and everything you did. Let me know what you did in the comments down below and I will answer for sure. Now let's start the video. We just got into our next Airbnb and I must say this is a really nice apartment, so I'm gonna take you around. The first thing I always do when I get somewhere else is put up my little station. The girls probably understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna take off the air ventilator. Like wherever I go, first thing I do is go to the bathroom, make sure that all my stuff is there and everything is clean. Girly things. Anyways, we're gonna unpack some suitcases and yeah, I will first show you guys the apartment. So that was the apartment. Really like it. The thing I really notice like when I travel is that hotels are amazing, just like we did yesterday evening, New Year's Eve, just because it was really nice and was luxurious and everything. We could see the fireworks from our little balcony and it was awesome for just one night. But the thing I always notice, with me at least and Jeremy, is that we need to make our own food. You know, we are both fitness people, we want to eat healthy, and the thing about hotels is that they never have kitchens, so you always need to go out and eat. And the thing I like about Airbnbs is that you really have your own little house, and you can do whatever you want to, you know. You have your kitchen, you have an oven, like I said, you feel more at home. At least that's what I have. So this is the last Airbnb where we're gonna stay at. And in a week we're going back to the Netherlands, but before that I will make sure to make some nice videos for you. And yeah, in a moment I'm gonna talk you through my 2017 together with Jeremy, because that was a very special year with a lot of awesome things that happened. Okay guys, 2017, all over. I think that year has been for us a very good one, to be honest. Many happy days, a lot of hard work, sometimes a lot of stressful moments, but overall a good year. Ja, jij zei dat je wat ging zeggen.
Oh, well, I think we had a lot of ups and downs, but I think the ups were a lot better than the downs this year. For you, what was your biggest up this year?
My biggest up. I think for me the biggest positive things of this year was that I got a lot of new opportunities that I didn't have before. For instance, a TV show that I did twice, that was really big for me and I was super nervous doing that. It was terrible. Oh my god guys, you have no idea how nerve-wracking that is. But I did a pretty good job, if I say so myself. It was my first Dutch TV show. And yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. So that was like the biggest thing of this year. It was called Into the Waves, and like I said, it's a Dutch program, so it's only broadcasted in our country, in the Netherlands. And it was a surfing program. So you need to imagine 9 famous Dutch people are gonna go on a road trip through France, and the idea was Spain, but it turned out to be Portugal in the end. And they're gonna learn how to surf, and those images are and content is just hilarious to see, because we were so bad, we sucked big time at the beginning. Like, yeah, look at this, it was terrible. Oh my god. And yeah, they recorded everything, so it was like more of a reality show combined with learning how to surf. So I'm super happy that I did that. I was gone for 2.5 to 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, and you missed my birthday.
Yeah, I missed his birthday. That was so bad. That was definitely one of the downs this year. I missed his birthday. But you made up though.
I'll tell you in a minute.
That's true. In the end, I made it to a 3rd place as the only woman of the whole team that, yeah, almost won, kind of. 3rd place, 1st place and 2nd place went to Donnie and Joshua. For the people that are watching right now who are not from the Netherlands, probably don't know who they are. But yeah, it was so much fun doing that. I made a lot of new friendships there. And now I know how to surf. So that was pretty epic, actually.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy watching it? Honestly?
Yeah, well, I think I'm a bit biased because, you know, you're in it. So I like to watch you do well. The beginning was kind of rough, you know, because all of you sucked, like really. And well, I'm not a surfing fan, so for me it's pretty difficult to look at people who can't surf trying to surf. It's like looking, I don't know, any kind of sport at people who suck doing the sport, you know. But yeah, well, honestly, but they grew in it and got better, and after a while you saw the competition between all the participants. Yeah. So it was cool to watch, yeah. Let's
rewind a little, because we said that I missed Jeremy's birthday for the first time in my life. I made it up, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, she did. I'm a big Barcelona fan. Football for Europeans. Best club in the world, by the way. When she got back after all those weeks of surfing, she was like totally sad that she missed my birthday. And I didn't even know that she was still planning on getting me anything, and she said, yeah, just wait and see. And well, during these years I got a lot of cool gifts from you, but I never expected the gift to go to a game of FC Barcelona. So in Barcelona, in the stadium, and it was my first time watching one of their matches. I usually watch on TV all the time, and now I got to go to the stadium and watch live, and well, it was pretty cool to see Messi play for the first time in my life. And well, I asked her if she wanted to go, but she didn't want to because she hates football. Well, no, I don't hate it. Correction. Well, okay, no. I do not hate football. He forces me to watch football whenever FC Barcelona plays, because we have a small apartment, so we don't have any choice or something. So I do watch it sometimes. I do not love it or anything. But I thought, how fun would it be for you to go with someone who actually cares about football? True. I mean, all right. I took my brother. Yeah. Which is a fun story as well, because he's a Real Madrid fan who's like the worst enemy of my FC Barcelona club. That was one of my ups this year, thanks to you. Another cool thing we did is actually the first year that we traveled so much in 1 year. Traveled so much together, I think also. Because I think this is the first year we ever got to travel together so much, because normally when I go to a fitness expo or something, or get booked by whatever, I tend to go alone, because sometimes you know, you cannot always say like, okay, I'm not going if Jeremy is not going, and now I'm at a level that I can. You know, it sounds really strange, but that's how it works with the social media. Many of you guys probably know, who's watching right now, is that Jeremy creates all my images. So without Jeremy, there is no Instagram, there is no happy you who's watching this right now. So that would be bad. That's not that dramatic. Oh, come on. Sometimes people ask me if I post like half an hour later than normal, like, Nochtli, what is this? Were you too late? Yeah. What happened? This and that, and then I feel really shocked, like, oh my god, I let them down. Yeah. Also, one of the points I really want to change in 2018. Because sometimes I put so much pressure on myself to like keep you guys satisfied for some reason, while that's not even a thing or something. Probably the people watching right now are thinking like, I don't even think that you need to satisfy us or something with your content. You can do whatever you want to, but that's how it feels for me sometimes. Yeah. I always have the feeling that I need to work, I need to do something, and I never relax. So whenever we watch a movie, I would probably be thinking about the next day. What do I need to post? What do I need to shoot? Do we have meetings? Do I have to do this, that, blah, blah. So yeah, I think my new thing for 2018 will be to relax more and not to feel so pressured to work 24/7. Like, it's good to take rest. Go back to the highlights again, because this is not fun. Traveling. So we both did some traveling apart from each other, but the most of it was together. We went to Germany, Austria, Germany again, America twice because we're in Los Angeles now, Mexico. Well, you went to Spain by yourself. I went to Spain by myself. Switzerland.
Italy, for me
that
at
was
least.
you. France, that was you. Portugal, it was you.
Portugal. Wow, those are already a lot of countries if you think that we only did that in one year. Mexico, because everyone probably knows that I'm half Mexican and half Dutch. My mom was Dutch, my dad is Mexican. But almost my entire family lives in Mexico, and we have never had like a birthday or just a party or whatever with the whole family together. So for me it was one of the most special moments to have literally everyone in my family, my Mexican side, together for the first time in my whole life.
Yeah.
And you were there too, and it was awesome. It was so freaking awesome.
You posted one of those videos where you were dancing with them on your Instagram.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. That was the best moment for me, I think, family-wise.
And you cried.
Yeah, I cried.
Tears, right?
Yeah, I know. Those were happy tears for sure. Besides that, we started talking Spanish or learning Spanish.
Yeah.
Learning Spanish.
Well, about that.
That was also one of the highlights and the downsides.
It was. Okay, so we decided we're going to learn Spanish. For me, there's not so much pressure. There is again pressure.
Yeah.
She's half Mexican, so she feels pressured when people ask like, do you speak Spanish? Don't you speak Spanish? Why? You're Mexican. You're Peralta Alvarez. Yeah. And she feels so much pressure for not speaking Spanish that she wants to learn, but she knows it's so difficult to learn the language, and
right away.
She's like a perfectionist, so it's either nothing or it's like perfect Spanish everything. But we decided for 2018 we're going to learn Spanish.
Yeah, and really learn Spanish, because back then we did a crash course.
Yeah.
So that means you have like 5 lessons of 2.5 hours. And we really thought like, oh, we're going to Mexico, we can totally speak Spanish.
No, it was you. That was that. Don't put me into that. That was you.
Okay.
I was like, I can just say something like hola, hola.
Oh my god, come on, you know how to pronounce it.
No, I know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
My guess was like, I could go to Mexico and say like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Jeremy y mi novia es Nochtli. Something like that. And her thing was she could speak Spanish with the whole family, have jokes and whatever, and it just doesn't work like that.
We're gonna learn Spanish in 2018, probably by going to Spain, right? For a,
I think it's the best choice.
Yeah, it's a course, you go to school and you have vacation, kind of a thing.
Well, it's a win-win in our situation. It's like you go to a campus, you learn Spanish on campus with international students, so you can practice all the time. And you're in Spain, and we're probably going during the summer or spring.
Yeah,
so nice content-wise, perfect.
Yeah.
So that's one of the goals, to learn Spanish and have a basic understanding of the language. Yeah.
And speak more Spanish on social media, because there are so many of my Mexican people that are maybe watching right now, and they're always asking me like, can you please speak Spanish? And I'm like, no, I don't dare yet. You know, if you make mistakes on social media, there are over 1 million people that are watching you, you know. In general, I just don't dare. So yeah, that was us flying to Mexico, and very close to that is, of course, the USA. We went to Utah for Jeremy the first time in the US. And why we went there, you guys probably know that, I've seen that. If you missed it, they created a board game which is pretty epic. It's like the apocalypse, survive the apocalypse. So with zombies, explosions and everything, and it's awesome.
This is Nochtli. You know the scenario. Stuck at the grandparents' place playing a board game. You're too bored to care. Too nice to leave.
Harold, hurry.
Tell me about it, Grandma. Enough said. Nochtli, let's show these old folks how we roll.
Enough!
Boom. Our game is literally blowing her away. Metaphor. And this is the world of Conflicted. We have so much confidence in this game that we spend a load of money on social media influencers to talk about it.
Not today, ISIS!
Hey, know your enemies, am I right?
Board games used to be boring, but not anymore.
He's got a point. Check out our reviews. Seriously though, the reviews have been fantastic. Welcome to the apocalypse. I think it's time to rethink board games, you two.
It's time to rethink board games.
Pretty positive I just said that. The objective of the game is simple. Be the last one standing. Doomsday device? Hell yeah. It's a pretty good way to win the game.
How many times do I have to save your Harold?
Surviving the apocalypse isn't exactly a cakewalk.
Conquering societies and global domination. Does that sound like a friggin' Candyland to you?
Candy? I'll give you candy.
Is this a joke?
Well, it was supposed to be.
If you want to buy Conflicted, follow the link.
Look, this game's got it all. We've got action, jokes, a thieving little person, your crazy ex, zombies, mob bosses, a terrible self-help guru.
We even have a burn survivor by the name of Crispy.
Hey man, you're getting shot at!
Man, shut up, Crispy!
Ik heb gewonnen. I guess I win.
Who's up for round 2?
All right, bring it on.
And what they did is they made me the lead character in that board game. So I am playing myself, actually the ex-officer who is surviving the apocalypse. And it was amazing. It was my first acting job in English and I was super nervous, like Jesus Christ. There were so many people on that set. We were in a desert. It was super hot, like in Utah.
Well, it was a nice set in the desert. We got picked up at 7 a.m. And we drove there and we were there until 11 p.m.
We shot all day. All day.
So
it was so hot. So
it was fun though.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. Oh! I shot my first gun.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, that was a highlight of my year. Like usually I don't have anything with guns. Never did.
Don't lie.
What?
You play games. You do have something with guns.
Okay, I played PlayStation.
They were pretty epic guns. I mean, there was a Desert Eagle.
The first gun I shot was an AK-47. It's not even a 9mm. It's an AK-47. Special thanks to the man spot, of course.
Yeah.
A Desert Eagle and a 9mm after. And
so that was definitely one of the highlights of 2072. Jezus, what the fuck zeg ik? Het lijkt net alsof het 2072
Nobody lives in 2072. You're like...
So if we're talking about shooting guns, there was this one epic thing that happened in December too, because before we went to LA, I got the invitation of the Dutch National Police Force to come back in uniform and be a cop for a day again. Right away. I also created a YouTube video about that. That's coming online this month. Actually, I don't know the exact date. It takes a long time. Besides that, that day was like going back 6 years in time or something. Like, it was amazing. I got to wear my uniform again. I got my old boots.
I have to say, it looked pretty cool seeing you in that outfit again.
Yeah, it's weird, eh?
Yeah.
But on the other hand,
I was used to her coming home like every day in that outfit, and I'm not a big Police fan, but you know, she's my girlfriend, so every time she came home in the outfit, it looks pretty cool. And now I got to see her again and see her like her happiest when she wears the outfit, because you know, she doesn't have to do it every day anymore, so now it's just real fun.
I do miss it though, you know, sometimes the action and like actually like helping people out. That's also one of the negative things about the whole police force, at least in our country. They always tend to see the only thing you do all day is writing down tickets when you drive too fast or something, for speeding, and that is not what I did all day. You know, you gave people CPR, we had a lot of domestic violence cases with children, running after bad guys, of course, putting them into jail, and it was a pretty epic job, if I say so myself. I do miss it. But trust me, this world where I'm in right now, I think is much better. But yeah, it was pretty amazing to go back for one day. And like I said, all the videos and everything will be up very soon. So just stay tuned for that.
And you're forgetting one of your biggest highlights of the year.
Oh, yes, of course. That was in December too, November?
It was in December, not so long ago.
December. Not so long ago, I reached 1 million on Instagram. Like, hello!
Yeah. You could be proud. You should be proud.
That was awesome. Like, and it's actually pretty amazing if you think about it, because I started 2 years ago on the 1st of December. I quit my job as a police officer 2 years ago, 2015. I will never forget. And in only 2 years, you guys made sure I got it 1 million on Instagram. Like, yeah, freaking crazy.
It's crazy fast.
If you think about it, like 1 million people, that is so much. Like, my following comes from everywhere, like the USA, the Netherlands, Germany, Spain, Russia. You have everyone on there, and everyone comes together on one platform. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, super cool.
No words to describe that feeling. No. And because that was such an amazing feeling and everything, it was like one big party. So what I did is put this picture up on my Instagram, that is probably right here or here on the screen right now. And you can still win a training session with me. Jeremy's gonna be there too, I think, for sure, right? Yeah. And I will pick 4 winners, actually. It doesn't matter where you're from, at least if you can be there, what did I say again? Somewhere in February. I'll put it in the screen and everything. Just check out the link down in the description box below, because I don't know anymore what I wrote there, to be honest.
Yeah, as long as you can be in the Netherlands at the gym, she's going through the workout. Yeah, you can just work out with me, hang out with us, and it's gonna be one fun day. For people far away from the Netherlands, it's probably a hard time, but and totally if you can come there, you can win it, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, if you go to the picture and you tag your friends and everything, you can still do that. I'm picking the winners this January, this month. So you still have a chance to do that. And one more thing, I forget, one of the big highlights of 2017 was that I got the title of Most Beautiful Woman of the Netherlands of FHM. Not like that, but that was like freaking amazing. Like, you saw the most biggest models standing on number 2 and 3, and I was like, huh? Like, you know, for me in my head that was not logical or something. It's really strange that you all of a sudden get a title like that and like it's nothing for some reason. Yeah. I don't know, it was so weird, but so freaking awesome. It's a big compliment. That's what it is. Yeah, it is, for sure is. So I was very happy getting that. I was super nervous as usual going through that whole thing. But yeah. That's good. If you're not nervous, you know, you're taking it for granted. That's true. So, yeah. Anyways, I think we're wrapping up the video, right? Yeah. And that, sweethearts, was my wrap-up video from 2017. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for me and Jeremy for watching this long-ass video. But it was a full video of 2017, so I hope you understand. I'm just done editing this video. It's the 6th of January. More videos are coming your way. And make sure to subscribe. Do a little thumbs up if you like the video. And I am logging off. Go to the gym, I think. Probably eat something. Ugh. I'm staring at the screen for way too long.